well, damn, this ain't gonna be easy.
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy.
Okay, so this would be my first episode, not episode for real, my first vlog about the journey that I'm taking on owning my own online boutique. I decided to go ahead and just like document everything that I'm going through because I want to be able to see my growth as I grow, as I blossom into what I want my business to eventually become. I want to be able to look back and see and appreciate and humble myself when need be. It will be something that I'll be uploading regularly, just showing where my brand is, what I'm doing, and the struggles I'm facing as a entrepreneur. And I wanted to do this to not only help myself at times when I'm feeling like giving up, but also probably help somebody else who opened up a online store or online business who might be struggling. Just, you know, sometimes it's always, not always, but sometimes it's nice to see that you're not the only person that's going through something, and you're not the only person who has a dream and is struggling trying to get there.
Stays forbidden.
Who is, what is Cisse Bonjour, why did I start it, and all that. So I knew from a very young age that I wanted to have my own business. I didn't know what I wanted to be yet, but I knew I wanted to do my own thing. Like, so as I was growing up, I got into fashion. Like, I want to say I got like really into fashion. Like in high school, like I really got, you know, into clothing, styling. Project Runway used to be like my favorite show. So that really sparked my interest in wanting to learn more about the fashion industry and what, you know, I could possibly build from there. So I had later on decided that I was going to go to college for fashion. So I enrolled in Clark Atlanta University. Yeah, I probably can't read it, but I enrolled in Clark Atlanta University and I studied to get my degree in fashion merchandising. So about like sophomore year, I knew that what I wanted to do was open up a store and sell clothes. Eventually, I wanted to sell my own brand, but I wanted to sell like other brands. Like I wanted an online department store, so that I can later on bring towards a storefront, a brick and mortar. So I knew from sophomore year was what, 2011 or 2012. I knew from then that I wanted to start it. So I took my classes, and I took like a business class to kind of get a grasp of what, you know, it takes to kind of own your own business and be an entrepreneur. So then in 2013, I launched my business. I went and got all my license and got all of that squared away, and I was like really excited. Then all of a sudden, boom, this whole rush of like online stores start coming up. I guess it start becoming popping. You know, once people feel like something is, or they see somebody making a lot of money somewhere, like they get sold on that dream. So, you know, I guess a whole bunch of people start opening up stores, but I still knew I was going to do it. So I went ahead and launched it. But I put my motto as was Cisse Bonjour, fashion is culture. I feel like no matter where you're from, your fashion explains your culture. Like, not even like where you're born, like your culture could be like how you are as a person. So fashion is culture. No matter what you like, that becomes your fashion culture. So I wanted to have a place where people can go and shop and get anything they put their mind to. Like, I'm the type of person who I can shop different type of styles. Like one day I might be feeling like hippie, next day I might be feeling like sexy, another day I might be feeling like real modern. So I wanted to give that option to my customers. I wanted them to be able to come to my store and really be able to shop all types of things. Now, although my store hasn't came to the point where I have so much inventory to provide that, that's where I'm gearing myself toward. What are the struggles that I'm facing right now? So I opened up in 2013. It's now about to be 2016 because we're in December. What are the struggles? Here they go. Currently, what I'm going through now in my business is, I think I've hit a point where it's like, well, damn, this ain't gonna be easy. I think I'm hitting that point now because, like, when I first started, sales were steady, and I honestly have to, I can't take credit for that. I really got in touch with this YouTube vlogger, Leah J, who people love, and she so happened to wear a couple of my items, and my sales and my followings went up off of that. So I never really had that struggle of like having zero sales for a month, and struggling and trying to get sales. But once I started my store, I wanted to revamp it. And in between revamping it, I got a new job. So what I did was, I was like, okay, I got a new job. It was my first salary job. So I was like, I'm going to take this time out. I'm going to get settled in my job and work on a revamp. In my mind, it was only going to be like a couple of weeks or a month. Couple of weeks turned into a month turned into 2 months, 2 months into 3, so on and so forth. So it was literally like 5 months I just, wasn't active on my Instagram. I wasn't buying new products. I wasn't uploading anything new. So by the time I did my whole revamp and, came back on the scene, I literally lost my interaction. So it was like out of sight, out of mind. And it has been like pulling teeth getting my sales and my interactions back up. So right now what I'm on, or what I'm focused on, is basically getting my brand more out there. So what I'm doing is like research on marketing and really trying to grab my target audiences. I don't want anybody to look at my store and say, oh, that's another online boutique. Cisse Bonjour is more than that. Cisse Bonjour is a lifestyle. So I think my struggle is now so many people want to do so many things, which honestly, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at a hustler. You got to be mad at yourself for not going out there and getting it. But now everything is getting like saturated and watered down, and people are not even wanting to show interest in a new store because it's like, oh my gosh, they're gonna just be selling the same things so and so is selling. So I'm just struggling on trying to make sure that, one, I'm only selling brands, I'm only selling things of value. I'm not getting my stuff from AliExpress. No shade to people who do. I'm just trying to make sure I step it up a bit and set myself apart from everybody else. It has been a humbling experience, because not to say I was feeling myself or anything. When I was getting a little bit of sales, because it wasn't a lot, but it was enough to, keep me going. But me like leaving and coming back and thinking I was just going to pick up where I left off, it definitely put me in a place like, yeah, you gotta go harder than what you're going right now. So I wanted to just document this and just know that this is where I'm at, And I know for sure, like, when I look back at this a couple of months, I'm gonna be further than where I am now. You know how they say, if you build it, they will come. Nowadays, no. If you build it and they know you built it, they will come. So now I'm just trying to make people know that I done built something and you can come on. So, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope if you get anything from this, you just get that to keep on pushing and never give up on yourself or on your dreams.